Scottish Lad here, and welcome back to the Scottish Lad Darts channel. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Unicorn Flair 5. As you can see, fairly simplistic, fairly basic, 80% tungsten dart. There's a lot of different models of the Flair. You'll see them, this version, better in the close-up section. But for $40.95 you're getting a set of medium stems, a set of short stems, and two sets of Unicorn Flair flights, which I'd say is actually fairly decent value. They do come supplied with a silver standard point as well, which is easily changed or roughed up if you so desire. But for me, in terms of value, you're getting a nice wee decent dart. I'd say a fairly basic simplistic start as well. And it's black and yellow coloration, can't really go wrong. But without further ado folks, let's crack on with the review. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, close-up look to the Unicorn Flair 5, one of the 5 models of the Unicorn Flair range. This is a straight barreled dart, as you can see, with a nice rounded nose, slight wee taper at the back, 80% tungsten, so you'll get that with the majority of 80% tungsten darts. Comes supplied with a standard silver point, which protrudes 28mm. We've got a ring here in the centre of the nose with some yellow paint. Couple of rings at the back with some black paint, then the majority of that grip, which is that very fine micro ring grip, which I will show you just a wee bit closer up. As you can see there, very fine micro grip, level 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. The other wee bits of grip are just the same, level 2.5. That silver point, which is easily scuffed up or changed if that's what you desire. The medium Unicorn gripper 3 stems, they do come supplied with, as well as a set of short, and they come with 2 sets of the Unicorn Flair flights, as you can see there, with the vibrant colours. Very 1960s if you ask me. We've got the Unicorn branding on the dart itself. Now these are 24 g steel tip. The only way the Model 5 are available in. So let's get you the barrel dimensions. So the barrel length from here where the point meets the barrel to here where the stem meets the barrel is 50.8mm. So about average in terms of the length, how these are supplied, etc. How a lot of the darts come out these days are supplied. The width at the widest point, considering this is an 80% tungsten dart, is a wee bit more chunky. So the widest point is pretty much just before this slight taper and before the taper at the nose. So the majority of the grip section, and that is 6.9mm. It'll set you back £40.95 from all good retailers, and not a bad bargain if you ask me. A lot of people would say they need to be cheaper, but for what they are, I'd say it's half decent in terms of pricing with today's market. As you can see, simplistic style, decent micro grip, definitely level 2.5 grip, and in all fairness, it's got to be a great dart for anybody who's just started out, and for a lot of you players who like something similar and simple, definitely up there. There also is obviously cheaper alternatives, but as you can see, what you see is what you get with them. But I've gave you all the necessary information of the 80% Unicorn Flair 5 at £40.95. So what I'm going to do now, folks, is we'll get them over to the board like we usually do, and we'll see how I got on with them. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the Unicorn Flair 5 ready to go here, just with one of the supplied setups. Obviously it comes with 2 as I showed you. Let's just see how we got on with them. Straight off the bat, that grip is a level 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. It's not overly aggressive and it's not too mild either. It's what some people would say is just right. I quite like the feel of it. It feels almost like a nano grip. But what I do find with micro ring grips is you do tend to have to clean them an awful lot because the rings are cut that close together. it does make it the grinding dirt for your fingers, etc., does tend to stick to it pretty well. So let's try a couple of checkouts. Let's try a 65. And I do it now. Right, we'll try something else. We'll try a 79. Wouldn't go to it anyway. Let's try something different. Let's try down 19s. We'll just switch up from the 20s and go down to the 19s. Not a bad feeling dart, that's for sure. They do feel pretty nifty. Obviously, the very read of the dart is very smooth, so that is a bit of not a good thing for me personally, who likes a bit of grip at the rear. But let's get another try to 65 again. That leaves me with 14. Nah. With that, folks, let's try and get 3 into the bullseye and then we'll get a quick summary. We did get 1 in the 25. With that, let's go get wrapped up. And there we have it, folks. That was my review of the Unicorn Flair 5 darts and 24 gram, the only weight available. The silver points stick in the board not too badly. As you've seen in the front section, I didn't really have any fallouts. The medium stems are the yellow gripper free. It's the first time I've actually seen a yellow unicorn stem. Looks very bright, very visual, very easy to see. The flight, you've got the bright yellow and the multicolours on the other side. Very 60s vibe. But you're getting a fairly simplistic dart here. That micro ring grip. Definitely with 2.5 grip. I wouldn't say it's any more than that. It's 6.8mm wide. It is a fairly chunky dart, so bear that in mind before you actually decide you're going to get these. In terms of value, for 40.95, let's just say 41 rounding it up, I'd say it's worth it. Your 2 sets of stems, your 2 sets of flights, and the dart assembled, ready to go. And with the 2 different lengths of flight, it gives you a fairly decent kind of starting point to decide whether you need something shorter or longer. Starting obviously with the short or the medium, so you could go if you need something in between to intermediate. But thanks everybody for taking the time to watch the video. It's really appreciated. While you're about, don't forget to leave a like in the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and check out other videos of the channel. Also consider becoming a member by checking out the membership tab, or you'll find the link in the description of the video. And for as little, I think it's $1.99 per month now, you can become a member and get entered into monthly giveaways for members only. The next one is the 18th, so if you want to get yourself involved, consider doing that. But thanks everybody for taking the time to watch this. No matter where you are in the world, stay safe out there, and of course, keep on darting.